Yep.
Hi, I'm Saville Evans with Transformation Gallery and Tattoo, and this is my Association of Professional Piercers video. And this is our back parking lot and the back of our building. And we are located in downtown Springfield, Missouri, right on the corner of Walnut and Jefferson. So this street right here is Jefferson Street. And this is Walnut. So we have parking behind the building, and we also have parking outside here along the street. And our building was built around 1903, and it was a bank at one point, so there's a vault inside. If anybody knows how to crack those, that would be appreciated. And all of the building is concrete floor to ceiling. So we are going to step out here in front of the building. That way you can see from the front everything. So we have our vinyl, there's another business upstairs. We have our sign for our opening hours, and then here's a sign for First Friday Art Walk. There's Art Walk downtown the first Friday of every month. And since we are a gallery, we do participate in that. Okay. And this is the waiting area of the gallery. This is separate from the tattoo and piercing business pretty much because all of that goes on towards the back. But here we have all of our different paintings and a waiting area. So here you can see all of the different paintings that we have that are done by our artists as well as artists around the country. We do have a few sculptures, but everything is able to be wiped down, so that way everything is able to be disinfected. So here we do have our portfolios as soon as you walk in. We have our 3 artists and mine. All of our business cards are underneath those. And then we do have a small sign here saying, to help prevent the spread of germs, please do not touch your piercings, insert, or remove your jewelry while in the studio. Thank you. We have a few of those placed around the gallery. This is our front counter area. And the first thing that I have behind the counter here is going to be my gloves and Optum wipes, and also a first aid kit down here. And then also there's information on bloodborne pathogens and first aid and things like that. Those are safe. Here we do have granite countertops, so those can be easily disinfected. And we do have our storage here for pens and pencils, office supplies, glue and paper clips, and my label maker for my jewelry, stencil items. And then this is for jewelry that I'm going to be selling or changing out for clients. And then here we do have our files that I keep different jewelry manufacturer information in, tax information, manuals, and things like that. So just to let you look at those. Client information, jewelry companies, client information, files for client information, more files for taxes, receipts, and then we have our receipts, tax information, and manuals in here. We do have a small refrigerator and microwave back here, and we also hang our coats up as well. And here I also have my aftercare when I go over things with clients. So here I have our body piercing aftercare, and then here I have our oral aftercare. And then we give all of our clients different folders to take with them after they have a procedure done by us. So just to give you an idea of what these look like for presentation, it does have our card here, and our logo is embossed here at the bottom corner. It has a thank you, and then also a sticker in here with our logo on it, and then their aftercare would be in here as well. And that pretty much covers the front area. I do want you to take a look at the floors and ceilings as well right here, just so you can see that everything can be maintained and cleaned properly. We have our light table right here that's also a granite countertop, being cleaned, disinfected. And here we do have our jewelry case. I have companies like Anatometal, Neometal, Industrial Strength, and Diablo Organics in here. I do have another sign here asking that you not touch or remove your jewelry. And And then I have our Neomed Wound Wash Aftercare down there as well with some holy butter and some emo oil. And then our clients would sit here and wait. Back here is our tattoo stations. So we have 3 artists in-house right now. And this is Gabriel's station, and then we have Joshua and Austin. But before we go back to the piercing room, I would like to show you the photo booth room here. This is where we take our photos for our consistent portfolios here. So all of our lighting is set up. Here I do have another file cabinet, and then this just has other jewelry manufacturer books, information, orders, and client information. Then we have our t-shirts that we sell here as well, the storage for that. And then any setup that we have for traveling and conventions is stored in here as well. Now back to the piercing room. This is the last artist station here. And in the piercing room, we have the partition set up for the artist here, and then I have a coat hanger for bags and coats for my clients. But as you come in here, I'd like you to take a look at the floor and ceiling really quick. Everything can be clean and wiped down. And then as far as clean and dirty areas of the room, this is the only dirty area of the room right there. Wall-mounted sharps container, sign that says biohazard, and enclosed case for my dirty tools. And then a foot pedal operated trash can that's marked biohazard on it. I also have another sign in here that asks you not to remove your jewelry. And I operate out of a Statum. Currently, a lot of my jewelry is bagged because of conventions, but I can show you how I'm storing everything. Just in case you wonder why I'm operating out of Statum, but I have bagged items. So my gloves are over here to the left. I also have Optum and my enzymatic cleaner that's all in one, and then Biotine there, paper towels, and then I also have Germex for clients' hands. Here I have all of my different things that I would need for procedure that are single-use items like iodine, alcohol, marking pens, saline, and lubricant. Here I have my jewelry. Everything's individually marked in its own little containers. And then here you can see everything's prepackaged, and then it's also individual in length there as well. And then on top of this, I do have my HEPA filter up there in that top left corner. And then this is glass and stainless steel, so we can wipe down the cabinet. My countertops are also granite. And then this is where I keep all of my tools and anything that I would need to put in my cassette for my Statum. So here I have Q-tips. Everything is labeled and marked. Gauze, needles, spore test strips, so that way my clients can have one for each procedure that I'm doing, and they can make sure their jewelry is properly sterilized. Here I have bag needles, and then jewelry bags for change outs and new jewelry, drop cloths, and my sterile gloves, and I also have my cups for oral piercings. And then these are other tools that I use. If they aren't wrapped, these are sub-sterile, already been through the Statum. But I have hemostats here, large and small receiving tubes, and all of my tapers that I would use. And these are labeled according to manufacturer as well. So I have like my Neometal threadless tapers here, and then I have my threaded tapers here. And then here, normally my jewelry would all be in this too if it's not going to be wrapped. So everything would be labeled and marked in individual little packets or individual little sections there. So that way it can be free of contamination or the possibility of that. And then I also have my headlamp there as well. And then here's all my extras. So I have like Neomed, Optum wipes, gauze, saline, anything extra that I would need. Other bags for processing there. And then the only other place that I would have for storage in my room is here under my table, which is right here. And then there's tools. So these are all prepackaged and sterilized here, and in individual containers and punches. So just a quick recap, the piercing room, I have my jewelry, and then I've got my cassette that I'm going to be working off of. I do have a steel tray here. I don't much use it anymore because I use by hand and then straight out of my cassette tray, but I do have it here in case. My dirty part of the room, and we saw my HEPA filter ceilings, and then I also have some extra wound wash up there as well. Anything in this case can be wiped down. So I believe that covers it for the piercing room. We can go ahead and take a look at the sterilization room. So just to walk you back through the place, we have our tattoo stations to the left. When we come into the lobby, and to the right we have our photo room. And the lobby is where we have different art, white table, waiting, and jewelry cases. And then on the way to the sterile room, we do have a couple other closets and things like that, so I want to be sure to show you. Here is where we would store vacuum, broom, dustpan, those items. And then here we are going to have anything extra that we need for cleaning and light bulbs, things like that. Light bulbs, trash cans, paper towels, toolbox, toilet paper, other cleaners. I did mention this building was built in 1903. It is a large building, concrete floor to ceiling, and here it actually came with a basement as well. This is actually just unused basement space. We're not doing anything with this currently. A dungeon, but not really a dungeon, but kind of. And then our artists do paint here. So this is just like a separate painting area that they have that they do all their canvases at. Beside that is going to be our hand washing station only. The hand washing station, we do have paper towels. We have hand wash only with hand washing instructions. Employees must wash hands, soap dispenser, and sink. Right beside that is our sterilization room. So here is marked biohazard, and it says employees only. As we come in here, we can look at the floor, make sure that it can be cleaned properly. And as you walk in, you can see the ceiling as well. Everything's still concrete. Everything can be wiped down. And then we have a clean separation between clean and dirty. So there's a sign here that says clean on this side. All of this isn't contaminated. We have our HEPA filter. Here is the dirty area. So this sign says no hand washing. It's just for tools, biohazard. And I'm going to show you where everything is in here. The first thing that I have on this wall here, I'll just take you through this section, is our spore test autoclave log. So when I do that, I put that here, and all of our spore tests are right here for when I can run those. And then I also have our SATM instructions and our anodizing chart. Here I have an ultrasonic for unused jewelry that we just received. And then this is our anodizer and our SATM. And here is our big stainless steel storage chest. So this is stainless steel, it can be wiped down. And in here we have any extra tattooing or piercing supplies. The only piercing supplies that I have are going to be my apron for when I'm decontaminating tools. I have some extra saline wipes in here, procedure masks, gloves. Anything that's going to be back stock that doesn't fit in my room would be in here. We also have Opticide. We have the needles for the guys' tattoo machines, extra defend packages. And then in here, everything's see-through so you can tell what's in it without opening it. But we have ink caps, we have drop cloths, dental bibs, bandages for tattooing, and then also aprons for our clients. And then I also have my all-in-one enzymatic cleaner here, and then Opticide. Here I have a trash can that says do not touch on it, and then this is the dirty area of the room. So here is where I'm going to have my ultrasonic, and then that is lidded, and then the sharps container, and then this is completely enclosed here as to avoid contaminating anything else. So just once again, anything that would be in here, floor to ceiling, dirty side, clean side, spore test, Optum, HEPA filter, all good there. Then after we leave this room, we just have the bathroom left. So here on the walls, you'll see that we have canvases because we do stretch those in-house as well. The restroom floor to ceiling can be disinfected. So we have sink, we have another hand wash only sign right there. Employees must wash hands. Soap dispenser, hot and cold running water again, and then single use towels, and I believe that's it. Do not touch on the trash can. So we went through the bathroom, hallways, piercing room, tattoo room, and then our photo booth and front counter. And once again, I am Saville Evans, and thank you for considering me for membership with the Association of Professional Piercers, and we are Transformation Gallery and Tattoo.